They can't wait to try to make me eat the words of like just wearing a hat because I ain't saying nothing for real. It's just more just wearing a hat.
It's just a fashion statement.
It's just today. It's just one of those things. It's Cowboys week. They don't like us. We don't like them. Welcome back to Unblocked with Brandon Graham, my co-host, Bo Wolf. What we got for him today, Bo?
We are back with a big edition of Unblocked presented by Xfinity. We got a lot to talk about, BG. A big defensive performance against your hometown Lions. You got to play in front of the fans at the Link for the first time. And on this episode, we are going to be joined by your wife, our first guest.
I know, got our first guest, man. Finally got it, and I'm happy as my wife. Looking forward to hearing just about, what she's been doing, even though I know a little bit.
We are looking forward to all that, but I think everybody right away notices you are wearing this hat that kind of lit the world, the social media world on fire at the Sixers game on Monday night. Glad you brought it back for Cowboys week. Everybody like wants to know where they can get one of these bad boys.
Well, you know what? Someone gifted it to me. So what he told me, he bought the hat, and then he bought the little the sign, and they stitched it. And so if y'all want to know where to get it, that's where you get it. That's how you do it, at least.
Then did you get a bunch of like Cowboys fans reaching out to you when they saw it on social media trying to get your mentions?
They can't wait to try to make me eat the words of like just wearing a hat because I ain't saying nothing for real. It's just more just wearing a hat.
It's just a fashion statement.
It's just today. It's just one of those things. It's Cowboys week. They don't like us. We don't like them, and we in the same division. And we know it's going to be a hard-fought game because obviously we know their offense is really good. And, we just got to make sure that we go to play in their place.
Yeah, we'll get to all of that. We'll even get some Sixers talk in here with you rocking the Sixers stuff right now. But first, we run it back to talk about a big game against the Lions. All right, BG, let's start talking about this game. And I guess let's start at the beginning. You get to put on the pads back at home. It's funny because this was a game initially you were going to be the honorary captain. So what was it like being on the field, getting to play in front of the fans, getting introduced from the tunnel?
Oh man, it was crazy. It was loud. It was a great welcome back, especially against the Detroit Lions, who had a really good team. And we went out there, man, and we played lights out on defense, and it just felt good to go out there and get a win on the welcome back day, hearing the crowd roar. It felt good to be back in that element.
Did you take a moment to be like, I didn't think I was going to get this again?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I enjoyed it all. I really did. I enjoyed just making sure that before I walked out the tunnel, it's like, man, just all those different thoughts in your mind of, man, we back again. Oh, man, it's sweet. Oh. And then they called your name, and then you run out, Brandon Graham, and it's just like, yeah, here you go. Let's go. Then walk up, shake everybody's hand, then looking at the opponent, talking stuff for a little quick second, then run to the sideline. And it was game time. But I definitely enjoyed that moment.
That's awesome. So as for the team, what a defensive performance. The week before, the Packers game had been, by the advanced numbers, your best defensive performance of the season. This game blew that game away. You guys were outstanding against a high-powered Lions offense. I mean, you have been back. Jaelan Phillips is here now, obviously. Nakobe is playing at a high level. Nolan Smith is off IR. But what has changed about this defense over the past 2 weeks for you guys to be playing at such a high level?
Well, I got to give credit to Howie going out and get some of the pieces we needed. And then on top of that, just think everybody's healthy. Everybody's healthy. We got Nakobe back. We got Nakobe really working now because being on the pup the first 4 weeks, kind of got to get in your game shape. Like I felt great this game than the first one against the Packers. And I felt like I went out there and made a couple plays, so it was cool. It felt good. It felt like every week you just got to keep getting better, keep working hard, doing those extra things. But one, got healthy. Two, we got good players that made plays out there. I mean, Jordan Davis stepping up big with the batted passes, and then Jalen Carter, same here. He's getting his rare form that he was in last year, and everybody just taking a step in the right direction. I mean, Q out there locking people down. Coop coming to get got the ball right after the batted pass, and he got his first pick of the year. Hopefully that just like take him. He take off even more because we was just talking about how he didn't have none, and now you go get you one. So hopefully it just keep cycling, keep going. Now that you got you one finally. But yeah, man, I just think that everybody is playing together, and we all out there at each possession, talking to each other, communicating, saying what we saw. Is this holding true of what we practice? Or is they throwing something new in there that we didn't practice so that we could talk about? So it's just, man, it's a togetherness that we building. And that's exactly what's going to happen with the offense too. Right now, it might be we might be struggling, but we building. If you all have that same mindset, and I think that's what's going on right now with our defense.
I'm interested in what you're saying there about the communication, about what you guys are seeing on defense. Is that unusual for you guys to have that level of communication, or is that typical?
Well, some people just come to the bench sometimes and just listen to their coaches, but we don't really share information. Not even like share information, but you're not so willing if you're not as close. Would just go talk to your team and say, "Hey, man, I saw this," or if you're in competition with people out there, you only trying to know what you know in your head so you can go out there and play better. But you don't realize that if we all play good and we all out there winning, and out there winning together, I mean, man, like more than likely you'll get your stuff too, because everybody just need to know. All it takes is one person. All it takes is one person to not know what to do or not knowing how they're getting attacked. And sometimes that be the guy to get you beat. And why would I not share something with somebody that can help them? Because I know when I'm tired out there and we need a play and it's third down, I'm like, man, and we might have not got the sack, but I'm so happy that you took that you knew that route was coming, man.
Right.
Because, man, you got the pick. Ooh, we got off the field. We got the win. And so I just know that every team is not always as close as you would love it to be, but we do got a really good team that comes to the sideline, talk about it. Great job, y'all. Great this. Like it ain't fake. It ain't phony. It's more of everybody is really dapping each other up because good play, Nakobe. Yeah, and really mean it.
Yeah.
Because you know when it's fake and you know when it's real. And so I'm just thankful that we got some realness about our team that shows up so big in how we do things when people not always watching too.
Well, one thing that stands out when you watch this defense, beyond just how physical you guys are, is how smart the defense is in terms of knowing what's coming, rallying to the ball in the same ways. And it's kind of hard from the outside to untangle like what is coaching versus what is just having really smart players on the field. Obviously, it's a little bit of both, but how do you speak to like just the level of football intelligence that you guys have on defense?
Well, I know that it's our coaches that we have, because the information that Vic is preaching to us and showing us on film, this is what they like to run, this is their bread and butters, this is the stuff that they do in pressure situations. And for us to already have a bunch of smart guys on the team, that's adding to, because even in the game, hey, remember they like this, remember they like that, remember, and it's like they hold us so accountable of knowing what it is that Vic is talking about, and we always getting like, not even quiz, but coach in the team meeting room always throwing out, hey, BG, right here, what situation is this? We go over situations and what do they like? What are you expecting here? And based off what Vic said, he said run right here, because this is they trying to play, because we knew that they like to get the fourth and manageable, because they like to go for it.
I know exactly the play you're talking about. Jalen Carter calls it out right before it happens, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you talking about Mo?
Okay, that happened also. Yeah.
That because of film study for one.
Okay.
Then on top of that, he know in those situations, like against the Packers, hey, inside zone, right here, inside zone, because it's fourth and short. And we know that they like to run that because they feel like they can run the ball because of who they got back there. And it was just so cool, because in that moment, if you wasn't listening, you probably wouldn't even have known what was coming then, for you to let everybody else know. Now, that's a risk too, because if it ain't that, and now everybody thinking that, then it's like, all right, man, just don't say nothing next time. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But I think that everybody respect Mo. Everybody respect our team, and who we got on our team. And we know that we got some smart players out there that can really play. And so it makes it fun because you know that everybody is building that level of trust because we already trust in Coach Vic, and we know what he's throwing out there. Everything that we see in practice, we normally do see in the game. But sometimes it's not always easy to defend because they got good players too.
So in this game in particular, I mean, the pass rush is absolutely getting after Jared Goff. I think he finishes 14 of 37 in this game. And if you just take away the Jahmyr Gibbs targets, 9 of 29 for 138 yards, pressured throughout. Did you get a chance to talk some smack to him?
Oh, I mean, we talked a little bit. Nothing crazy. I knew I was gonna be playing a little bit this game, so I wanted to kind of keep myself at ease. But I was talking to the line most of the game. I didn't really get a chance to really get in his head because I felt like we was already in his head.
I think you're probably right.
I was trying to get in some old lineman's head to let him know, like, man, well, it's gonna be a long day for you.
Jahmyr Gibbs,
man,
kind of nice.
Hey, that boy nice. I mean, everybody see it.
Insane.
I just know we had it take 11 to the ball with him because he is a what you call it. We know he a home run hitter, but that mug going out the park. He out the park every time, and it can happen at any time. And
nuts. You
give him a little space, as you can see. You can have an angle on him, and he can still outrun you. So we got much respect. We had much respect going into the game for him. I kept on saying Sonic and Knuckles, but
Montgomery, yeah.
And we just like how they let him go out of Chicago because he is a really good strong back.
Yes,
but we felt good with him. But it was more like y'all gotta make sure we get numbers to the ball against him because he will pop one on you. And Zach Bond on this one play where Zach Bond come. And he comes from the backside. He was running. Man, if he's not there, that's 6. It's gone because it made him cut back inside to the teeth of the defense. And man, it's just like, yeah, Gibbs. We worked hard this week.
Yeah.
And so I'll just say we worked hard in practice. And when you get to the game, because we've seen it on film, you see how fast he is on recording. You watching, you like, dang, that boy gone. This dude had an angle. I mean, he outran him to the sideline so fast. And it was almost the same, but we kept pushing him out. But that's the guy. That's the guy that you got to really worry about because, man, he is a heck of a player. And, like we say, we respect guys like him.
Are there other guys from your career who, when you saw on the field, just the speed that they have, blew you away?
Well, Chris Johnson.
Okay.
Chris Johnson, one. That was a fast one. Like that was one when Vince Young was there and we played against him.
Yep.
We was on the other
that was
end
earlier in your career. Yeah.
Yeah. We ended up winning, but we seen how fast that dude could be, and like I ain't seen that speed in a while. Since of course you see what's his name Tyreek Hill.
Sure.
That, but it's nothing like when somebody in the backfield.
Right.
And man, you give him a hole to run through. Oh yeah, he gone. I mean, Saquon too, but Saquon fast, but that's different.
He's also powerful. Yeah. It's a different. It's
that
it's
one right
package.
there. He's short, but gone.
Yes.
And man, that's all I'm gonna say.
As for the pass rush, are you surprised at just how dominant you guys have been lately?
No, I'm not surprised because of how we work. I see these guys every day. I'm happy Nolan back because I already know what Nolan can do. Jalen's is stepping up in a big way. I mean, Jaelan Phillips, we always seen him on the other side, but we knew he was a problem too.
What's it been like getting to know his personality over the past couple of weeks? Now that you know him a little bit better.
Jaelan Phillips, cool, man. He come in, just want to learn from us. He already fit in. Him and Jordan Davis. I mean, they got their dance and he's fun to be around, and he want to have fun out there because he said it's been a while since he had this much fun on the team where he's feeling like back to himself a little bit. And I know it probably wasn't always bad in Miami, but then when you go from playoffs to not playing as good as y'all been playing like previous, then it start to wear on you a little bit. So I guess it's a breath of fresh air for him right now, and we just want to welcome him we've been doing and going out there and playing together.
5 fourth down stops in this game. I think 1 away from the record. Unbelievable performance, and you were very involved in that first one. What did you see on that play, and how did you make it happen?
Well, on that play, we had a blitz call, but I was the dropper, and so it was some communication where me and Zach Barnes switch our guys, so it made me have to play in the middle, and wherever the running back would have went, if it was a pass, I would have had to go get him. But it was cool because it was a run play. So I folded back inside. Morrow went outside and replaced me where I was, and I went inside, and I ended up just smashing the guard. And Morrow grabbed his legs, and he ran into the back of the guard, the one that I was smashing, and he ended up just bouncing right down. And man, it was so sweet. It was sweet.
Did you feel? I think Nakobe said this after the game. A little bit disrespected for them to be going for it on fourth down so much.
It's like, man, especially in the red zone.
You know who you're messing with?
Where you could have got points at the time.
Right.
And you still went for it. And so we just wanted to make, what he was saying was, we really just wanted to make you pay for it because it's all about your decisions out there. And you had to answer to it later on. And man, that's a them problem.
There were some clips going around of you, I think, talking to Avante before the game, talking to Aiden Hutchinson after the game. What did you learn from those guys? And what is it like for you going up against the Lions?
Well, seeing people that you've worked out with, like Aiden Hutchinson, we used to work out, train together, especially during COVID. We used to be up at Bowers.
This right over. You got this right here. You can point to the helmet. Yeah.
You know, Michigan. We got the Michigan legends. That boy Aiden, man. He working out with him during the off season. It was cool. You knew he was gonna be special, but this boy, he dominant for sure. And we had our respect for him all game. We knew that he a game breaker, and he was one that don't let up. So it was cool to talk with him and say how proud of I was to him and see how he's been working. Then seeing Avante, it was cool seeing him too because we always talk anyway, but seeing him in person is different because you got to see him every day for 5-6 years.
Sure.
And now he's over there in Detroit. No, it's cool to be there because you in your hometown, we in our hometown. Always grew up a Lions fan, so when we not playing as Eagles in the Lions end, then I'm rooting for them too because I do understand that they haven't had it just like we did a championship to bring to the city, and they are yearning for one too. So it was so cool just to see everybody.
I wanted to ask you about the linebackers because as Nakobe is playing at this super high level and it's clear that he needs to be on the field, that means that Jihaad is playing a little bit less. First round rookie who has been playing well.
Yeah.
How do you feel like he navigates that in terms of knowing like what his own expectations are for himself and just dealing with that as a rookie?
Well, I know he knows that he can play in this league because of some of the success he already had. And I think he's just more about learning a little bit too while he's playing. And you don't get that sense that he's really mad about anything or mad about that he's still playing.
Right.
But like it's rotational now. You rotate in. And I think he's just trying to take advantage of every play that he's in. And I know that he don't come with an attitude. You can tell when people having attitudes about change. And sometimes it's not always good. But with him, I'm not worried at all because he's still coming in laughing and joking and being himself.
Coming back with more on the other side on Unblocked, presented by Xfinity.
What if you could have reliable and intelligent Wi-Fi? And what if you could keep it at the same price for 5 years? That's the Xfinity 5-year price guarantee. Imagine Wi-Fi that makes everything in your home work together, that finds and fixes problems before you even notice them. Like super intelligent Wi-Fi with a 6th sense, and that lets you stream the game, even when the whole family's online. All your devices working in perfect harmony for 5 whole years. And here's the best part. No annual contracts, no hidden fees, and Xfinity's best equipment included. Take it from me. A lot can change in 5 years. Championships are won, records are broken, dreams grow bigger, but your Wi-Fi, it should stay reliable, and the price should stay put. Lock in your price and unlock the possibilities with Xfinity. Learn more at xfinity.com. Xfinity, imagine that. Select plans only. Restrictions apply. All right, y'all, here's the thing. Whether it's football, life, or business, success is all about working with great people, having a plan and bringing passion every single day. And when it comes to banking and helping Philly's business owners, nobody does it better than Firstrust Bank, the official bank of the Philadelphia Eagles. If you're a business owner and tired of feeling like just another number, you won't with Firstrust. They're family-owned, rooted right here in South Philly, and passionate about the city and our Eagles. Firstrust isn't just a bank. They're about giving your business an edge to win. Big enough to make things happen, but not so big you can't sit down and have a real conversation about your business and get things done. Oh, and did you catch me in their TV commercial? It's good. Visit firstrust.com or call 1-800-220-BANK to get in touch with them and tell them BG sent you. Firstrust Bank, the official bank of the Philadelphia Eagles. Go Birds. Hey, this is Brandon Graham. Black Friday starts right now at Ashley. Door-busting deals, unbeatable prices, style your home, and save big today. Discover unbeatable deals on inspiring styles during Ashley's Black Friday event. And take advantage of Black Friday special financing with 0% interest for 60 months only at Ashley. Offers valid through November 30th, 2025. Restrictions and inclusions may apply.
Welcome back to Unblocked with Brandon Graham. It's time now, BG, for our blind rankings presented by Xfinity, and you're wearing the Sixers swag here, so we're going to lean into that. I want you to rank 10 Sixers who have been on the team during your tenure with the Eagles, which is a long time. It was a bit of a trip down memory road as I was putting this list together.
Yep.
Goes back a long time. Are you ready to start?
I'm ready.
All right, we start with Tyrese Maxey.
Man, that's a good one. You're going to start off hot already.
Start off hot.
Because I'm trying to think of, who was here while I was here? Since he's still in it right now, I'm gonna go 3.
3. I think that's fair for Tyrese. Do you, going to a Phillies game, going to a Sixers game, going to a Flyers game, what's your favorite one?
I like Sixers because, where I was sitting. And
you got those
right
courtside
there,
seats. Yeah, it's
I
tough
know,
to beat.
Then you can hear everything.
Oh.
That's the closest you can get to watching the game.
How does basketball trash talk compare to football trash talk?
Well, it's up there because if you like Steph Curry and you got the shot like that, boy, I'd be saying so much stuff if I had a shot like that. Man, it'd be like, especially in the moment where he's had buzzer beaters, where he's won the game off a big shot, and it's just like, yeah. So yeah, it's up there. It's up there for sure.
All right, next to one, we're gonna go Andre Iguodala from early in your career.
I know. I'm gonna go. Since it didn't work out as much here, I'm going to go 9.
9 for Iguodala. Okay. Well, if you think that didn't work out, next up we're going Ben Simmons.
10.
Enough said?
Enough said.
Okay. Next up, Jimmy Butler.
Oh, Jimmy Butler. You know what? Man, it's tough.
It was a brief moment in time, but it was a nice moment.
It was nice because they chose Ben over him. Pretty much, because he was holding people to the fire.
Right.
He was holding people to the fire from, just from what I think I know, because of how the competitor he is. He just held people accountable. So I'm gonna go 5.
Okay. Next up, a player who has turned into a very good player for the Pacers, and it all started with the prospect Sixers, T.J. McConnell.
This is when they was playing here, though.
Yeah, sure.
8.
8, okay. James Harden.
Oh, man, let's go. I'll go 4.
4.
Mm-hmm.
Evan Turner.
Man, I know. Look at that. I'm gonna go 7.
7. All right, this is a big one here. This is a big one for me. Shouting out my Wake Forest Demon Deacons. Ish Smith.
Ish Smith?
Ish Smith.
Damn. Man,
Process Sixer, baby.
It's crazy because
this is good. He's gonna rank way higher than anybody expected. I think you've got 1, 2, 4, and 6.
Yeah, I'm gonna go 6.
Or just 6. 1, 2, and 6.
Yeah.
All right. 1 and 2. Joel Embiid.
MVP Joel, I'm gonna go. It's just tough because, man, he just ain't been on the court as much. But if I had to go, because Maxey was gonna get number 1, because I know Ivo would have been number 1. for me. But he wasn't playing for us at the time. But he
Right.
was still playing. But if I had to go, you know what? I'm gonna give Embiid the top spot
Okay.
because that type of player and the type of like center you don't get all the time. But it sucked on him dealing with the injuries he's been dealing with.
All right. Good job by Joel Okafor. Joel Embiid. I gave it away because number 2 here is going to be Jahlil Okafor.
Oh, okay, yeah. See, yeah, that would have been tough. So, hey, good job for getting the number 2 spot.
Good job, Jahlil. Good job. Rookie of the year, number 2 of the Sixers of all time during Brandon Graham's career. That's all. I mean, put it on a banner for Jahlil Okafor. Congratulations. That's Blind Rankings presented by Xfinity. I should have done like Furkan Korkmaz as number 2 there.
I just
could have
couldn't
gone
think of
Thad
everybody.
Young.
I couldn't think of
Could have gone
everybody.
Nerlens.
Yeah,
Michael Carter Williams.
right, because he ended up balling going somewhere else. Though.
Yeah. But you know what? Jahlil Okafor
What's
gets
the
it.
one that was balling with the Magic that was number 1 pick for us?
Markelle Fultz.
Yeah,
Yeah, almost
yeah.
went with him too.
Yeah, that boy started balling. We ain't take our time with him a little bit.
Well, I don't know if it would have worked out in Philly, right? You know how tough it is.
It's tough in Philly. It's tough.
Almost went Darius Sangaila too, but that's for the real heads. That would have been
yeah.
a real throwback.
Yeah.
All right, let's take a quick break, and now we're gonna have a nice interview coming up next on Unblocked with Brandon Graham. Okay, welcome back to Unblocked with Brandon Graham, and what a pleasure we have now, joined not only by your wife BG Carlyne, but also Leigh Ann McKelvey, the executive director of CASA. Let's give it up. Let's
First
talk.
guess.
Give us the rundown here first. Leigh Ann, we'll start with you. What is CASA, and what do we need to know?
Sure. Well, first of all, thank you so much for having me. It is an honor and a pleasure to be here today.
And what are you wearing there?
I know, right? I don't usually dress to impress for a podcast, but I am wearing my 5'5" today.
Ooh, Kelly
Been a
Green
big fan.
too.
A long time, Brandon, a big fan of yours, but I do have to say, over the time that Carlyne has been involved with our board and I've gotten to know her, I might be a bigger fan of hers now.
I love it. I love it. Trust me, I love that my wife got a bunch of people that's loving on her, like how much I love on her, because I know how special she is too.
You're gonna make us
She's a
cry.
pretty human being. We're really honored to have her on board with us and supporting our work and the community of kids that we serve. So to answer your question, Bo, CASA stands for Court Appointed Special Advocates, and we recruit and train and support volunteers from the community who serve as advocates for kids in foster care and in the dependency court system in Delaware and Chester County. So it's kids that have experienced a whole host of trauma, have been abused, physical abuse, sexual abuse, emotional abuse, neglect, abandonment, have experienced their parents' mental health issues or substance abuse. And then they come into a system that is overwhelmed, that is overburdened, that can be experienced as a revolving door of adults in and out of their lives. And CASA stands to be that consistent person in their lives, making sure that they have what they need to survive and thrive, and to advocate for their right to a safe and permanent home.
It's incredibly important work, and then I want to ask you a little bit more about it. But Carlyne, why did you want to get involved?
Oh, Bo, that's going to be a long segment, but it is one of the most impactful organizations that I have encountered on my journey of life. And I remember being in school in Chicago, and it coming up in one of my law classes, and I just remember, I vividly remember, as I talk about every time I talk about it, the professor speaking about the organization, and I just remember saying, like, man, I wish I knew about, this organization, growing up. And I'm sure I probably could have, used the help from this organization as I navigated through life and just my experiences. But to answer your question, I was in the foster care system, and I just know how it feels to not feel supported or not feel as though that you have all of the answers or to feel as though that you don't have a voice. And that is what, CASA provides.
It's unbelievable. It's great. Leigh Anne, what are ways, and we're going to get to the event that you guys have coming up, but if people are moved by this, how can they get involved?
So we are a volunteer-based organization, and we desperately need more volunteers. So last year we had 147 volunteers who were advocating for 368 kids across both Delaware and Chester counties. So that's our roster of people at CASA, but we need more of them. So we're currently serving about 60% of the kids who are eligible for our services. Our goal and our vision is to be able to provide every child who's experienced abuse and neglect a CASA advocate. So we desperately need more folks. It doesn't take any particular education background, professional background. We provide all of the tools that someone might need to advocate for a child. They just have to have the passion, about 10 to 15 hours a month, and be ready to make a difference. So we know that Eagles fans know what it means to show up. And that's what we're trying to do at CASA. We are trying to show up for a child. So anyone who has that passion and wants to make a difference right here in our community should reach out to us and find out more about being a volunteer.
What does that advocacy look like?
So it looks like really getting to know a child. Every individual child's circumstances and situation is different. No two cases are ever alike. And that's really the beauty of the CASA model. It's one volunteer advocate to one child or sibling group. So we get to know them and really tailor and personalize our advocacy around what they need, making sure that they have all the resources that they need to be successful in their home, in their community, in school. And stay focused on trying to drive forward advocacy and a plan for their future. So it looks like visiting with them wherever they're living at least once a month and getting to know them and their families and their needs. It looks like attending school meetings, like gathering pediatricians' records. It looks like really understanding every facet of their lives and using that information to drive forward advocacy in the court system for what they need.
BG, I want to ask you, what has it been like watching your wife get involved?
You know what? Just the grind for her to learn in the beginning, of everything, just how important it was for us, to tailor our schedule around it, because I knew how important, this was for her. And, to be able to support her in this, it's been great, because I know she resonates well with everything that the kids are going through. And I feel like she'll be a great asset for them to have, just even what she's doing now, from the counseling to the psychotherapist, and then, now, making an impact on the kids. I just want to let her know that I'm proud of her, thankful that, I'm on this journey with you, and excited to, continue to keep being the best husband I could be, to be supportive and to give you everything that you need to be able to be the best for these kids in the organization.
It's all very
Aw.
sweet. What's coming up on Friday?
So we have our big gala on Friday at the 21st at the Springfield Country Club. It's going to be an exciting time and event. But even if people can't come, there is a pretty exciting silent auction online. You do not have to attend the event to bid and win. And there are so many cool Eagles items there, many of them courtesy of Carlyne and Brandon's facilitation. So we're really excited. Check out all of the items. I have to give a shout out to you all, because one of the most exciting items, I think, is the opportunity to come behind the scenes and be there for a podcast. It's really exciting, like a really once in a lifetime experience for an Eagles fan. And I do have to say, my husband is already bidding, so because he says he's coming. So.
Another one of the things that I'm excited for people to come bid on, because a lot of people don't get a chance to have the experience, in the tunnel. You get the Eagles donated 2 tickets, and now that Brandon is playing, I'm sure he'll probably be able to stop in and say hi to them as he's walking out of the tunnel and be able to have that experience. So I think that is going to be fun, a good bid too as well.
And Leigh Anne, what is the website where people can go?
delcocasa.org, DELCOCASA.org.
All right. Well, everybody check that out. Thank you guys so much for joining us and telling us all about it. We will be back with more. Carlyne, you stick around. We're going to have a little bit more fun with you and BG here on Unblocked.
Go Birds.
Okay.
Thank you
All
so
right.
much for having me. Go Birds.
Ready to level up your collection and get started trading cards? Well, Arena Club's original slab packs bring the thrill of ripping packs combined with the power to buy, sell, and trade all in one place. Arena Club makes it easy to chase grails, flip slabs, and keep your collection growing with the cards you love. Get authentic, graded cards instantly on Arena Club. You decide, hold, sell, or have it shipped to you directly. You can also decide to take an instant cash offer based on market value. One click, cash in, no guesswork. And remember to be on the lookout for special Arena Club drops. Arena Club will have at least 2 specialty drops a week. Specialty drops are normally 24 hours only, so be sure to follow them so you're in the loop. Some specialty drops in the past have included a Charizard-only specialty pack, a Pikachu-only slab pack, high-end slab packs with a $50,000 Grail, Kaboom, or Downtown card-only slab packs. The list goes on and on. You get the deal. So, if you need a product like this, I'll tell you what I do. I use Arena Club. Right now, you can get 20% off your first slab pack or card purchase by going to arenaclub.com/unblocked and use code UNBLOCKED. Everybody's got their favorite hard tea, but have you ever turned the can to read what's in it? You can't, because they don't tell you. And while they hide what's inside, Crooked Tea brags about it. Crooked Tea brews real USDA organic tea for real flavor with 0 sugar. No fake junk hiding behind the label. What you see is what you drink. Next time you're at the store, flip the can. If you can't find the ingredients, just put it back. Then grab a Crooked Tea, 0 sugar, real tea, and fully transparent. You know it, Philly. Real recognizes real, so why drink the fake stuff? Crooked Tea, the only thing better is a strip sack in the Super Bowl. Visit crookedtea.com to find a store near you.
Yo, Philly, it's your boy Brandon Graham. When I need to shine, I go see my guys over at Bucci's Jewelry and Design. They've been holding it down for over 30 years. Voted Philly's #1 jewelry store year after year. My team at Bucci's can make anything custom. Whatever you dream of, they'll bring it to life. Top quality stones, no middleman, and they stand behind every piece 100%. Hit up BucciJewelers.com and sign up for their newsletter. Tell them BG sent you.
Welcome back to Unblocked with Brandon Graham, presented by Xfinity. We continue now with BG's wife, Carlyne. I'm going to let you ask the first question, BG, because I think we got some hard-hitting questions here.
Oh, yeah. Well, first, baby, I just want to know, how are we doing on the podcast?
You guys are doing amazing. I'm so proud of you guys. Proud of you, Brandon.
Thank you, baby.
Listen,
Go,
we
go,
don't.
go.
You can be a harsh critic. We can take it.
Yeah, we can take it for sure. Give us one thing if you had to say, could be a little better. If it's one thing, if not, it's cool too. I just want to keep getting better.
Open forum.
I think you guys are doing a great job. I just would like for Brandon to really, really showcase his personality a little more, because he's really, really, really funny. Like he has like a lot of like ad libs that a lot of people, get a kick out of. I just wish some way along the lines we can kind of like figure out how to like bring that in so people can see that side of him. But other than that, just like anything, it's you're growing and learning. This is something new for him, so I can't be really, really critical because I think that he's learning and growing. So I think that that's all that matters.
Okay.
It's
that's
reps,
healthy.
reps. We talk it through every week. and
Exactly. I'm just excited to see him evolve.
So everybody wants to know, like, what this year has been like for you, and what it was like when BG started contemplating the possibility of coming back, and I would imagine it is more difficult to have done it this way for the family than if it was just BG's coming back for another year and you could plan your lives around that. So what has these past few months been like for you?
The last few weeks have been hard, right? Not just hard like on like an emotional or physical standpoint. It's more hard. It's hard on just the logistics, right? Like we have two very active children that are busy, and then I decided that I wanted to pick up a full-time job and
In addition to the advocacy, right?
in addition to the advocacy, the board memberships that I'm a part of, and then just my own personal practice stuff that I do on my own. So just trying to work out the logistics behind it. But again, we have an amazing village. We adjust very well, and it's doable. So just uncomfortable for a few weeks, and we'll be fine.
What are your tips for other parents who are dealing with all of the juggling of their kids' activities and stuff like that? What are your systems?
So we have a calendar. Um, because in the beginning, me and Brandon was all over the place when 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 I came into the picture, and I'm a very organized person, right? It's to the point sometimes it's borderline like OCD where everything has to have a place. I need to know what's going on, and that's just for me. That works for me. But we share a calendar, and I know we share a calendar with the kids' schedules, and there's a lot of subscribing to things. I'm subscribed to the Eagles, the Eagles games. I'm subscribed to my work calendars. So like I have like a lot of subscriptions in my calendar, and we share it. So Brandon knows where everyone is and how to kind of like plan around that, where he needs to be. He's also good about like working on like the timing. So calendar sharing is a big thing. And just like with moms, right? We are like the masters of pivoting. I tell this to a lot of my moms who I counsel that um, I'm not saying that it's fair, but we have to master being able to pivot because children, you know, we have to figure out whether or not they're going to be sick. We need to take off. We need to do all of these different things. So, being a master pivoter is really, really important. And I think Brandon does a great job with communicating. I do a great job with communicating with him, and we just figure it out. So, if I could tell a mom anything, I would just say, go with the flow, give yourself grace. Don't be so rigid, but at the same time have some type of format. It doesn't have to be a calendar. It can be whatever works for your family, but find something that you can have some type of boundary set in place, and then just kind of like go with the flow of it.
From a football standpoint, I was lucky enough to spend a day with you watching BG play a few years ago, and so I don't know all of it, but I get a sense of just the anxiety that comes with watching your husband be on the football field in this violent game. So what has it been like for you having to sort of re-enter that space after it felt like you were maybe done with that?
Well, I think that we weren't too far removed from it, so it wasn't like I had enough time to kind of like readjust. It was great being able to have him in the suite, sitting next to me, being able to get, his, expertise and learn more about the game from a player standpoint. Like I'm always a student. But at the same time, I know his heart was still on the field. And we have friends that we're really, really close with that continue to play. And so like my heart still is, anxious for them. So I don't think that we were too far removed from the game from that aspect to really get a sense of relief, because we want everyone to be okay and come and walk off the field. But to put it in perspective, like, yes, it's very entertaining for fans to see. It's a great experience. The organization, just the city of Philadelphia, it's great. The energy is great. But from a loved one's perspective, is literally like watching or anticipating like a car crash or a head-on collision, or like you're literally anticipating or hoping that something does not, go wrong. So think about that as in a sense of us viewing it from that standpoint. And then on the top of that, you want them to be great because they work so hard, they sacrifice so much. So it's a lot of anxiety from a loved one standpoint.
All right. Well, let's have a little more fun here,
Mhm.
BG. What we're gonna do? Have you guys seen those things where it's like you got to point at who?
Oh yeah.
It'll be like I'll give you a prompt, and you point
Yeah.
either at yourself or at
Or the person.
the other
yeah.
person.
Yep.
Okay. So scroll down here, Julia. Yeah, there you go. That's
Okay.
that's BG. So I'm gonna go just a few like things around the house, and you tell us who is better at these different things. All right, you ready? Here we go.
Mhm.
Okay, who is better at doing the dishes?
Carla.
Me.
Who's better at folding laundry?
Me.
Brandon. Yeah.
Okay. You got any? I like folding laundry too. I feel
Me
like that's
too.
a good, a dad pick up the slack.
Yep.
I would give you the story behind the reason why he folds the laundry. He folds the laundry because I was doing it and he didn't like how I was folding his clothes. Like I would take the time to fold all of the clothes and do my wifely duties, and he would go behind my precious time and refold it. And I was like, you might as well fold it if you prefer it a certain type of way. I
Yeah.
hate
Yeah.
my stuff, but he likes it a certain type of way. He's very clear about how his clothes are folded, so he picked up that task. So good for me.
What was she doing wrong?
I'm gonna just say that. I fold better. No, she take her time in a lot of stuff, but I just like it a certain way. That's
Okay.
all.
Okay. How about reading to the kids? Who does more reading to the kids?
Me.
I No, I think it's kind of even because it depends on like the homework. But at
Right,
night,
right. It's different. It is
yeah,
different
at
because
night
I read to
that
him at night. I
Okay.
read to him
yeah,
at night. Hmm.
yeah, at
Every
night
night.
that has been his routine since they came out. Like, he read to the kids. He would partake in bedtime routine even after long games. Like if we have early games and he comes home from the game, he no matter what it is or what he was doing, if he did not miss bedtime or bath time, he would spearhead that. That has always
Hmm.
been his thing.
How about disciplining the kids? If the kids need to get in line, who does that more?
Me.
Hey, Carla. I'm getting better though.
He
I'm getting better.
he threatens the kids. I'm calling your mama. I'm gonna call your mom.
Yeah.
And
No,
it's
no,
like straighten up.
no,
Yep.
no.
Mhm.
That's
Making breakfast.
Uh,
um.
I, I think
It,
it's
it.
kind of
I
it's
give it to
both.
both of us. It's both of
Yeah.
us. We both do a good job of it.
Okay.
Like this morning,
Mhm.
it was like she was running a little behind, so I made sure I did breakfast this morning.
Yeah. We're a great team.
Okay, I like that. How about like drop off and pick up? I know this has maybe changed lately.
Yeah,
Both.
both,
Both.
both, both.
Yeah.
Because we do either she drop them off and then I pick them up, or vice versa. Like today, I dropped them off because it's an off
Mhm.
day, so it's cool. So I dropped them off and I'm gonna pick
Yeah.
them up. Hmm.
How
Brandon is a
about
very ironic to what you people contrary to people believe. Brandon is a very hands-on dad. I One of the things that is really really important for me, God forbid something happen, and I'm not like, you need to know where the kids are and what they are doing. You need to know what's going on so their lives aren't disrupted. So he's very hands on, and that was one of the things that he non-negotiable for him. So
who's more romantic?
Carla.
Although you did get her thanks to our friends at Bucci, we got
Yeah,
hooked up a
Oh,
little bit.
yeah, we did,
yes,
we did.
yes, he did right
You
here.
know, you know what's
Thank
Beautiful.
you.
cool? I feel like I'm always open to learning, and I've gotten better than because I was just football hard, like just rough and
Mm,
tough and all this stuff, and sometimes the situations don't warrant for that. Like it's like relax,
Mhm.
like so I've learned over the years,
okay.
but she definitely is a little. I wouldn't even say a hopeless romantic. Nah, I just say she she
Hopeful.
Yeah.
Thoughtful.
You know,
Yeah,
hopeful
very.
that
Thoughtful.
thoughtful for sure. She's definitely thoughtful.
Mhm.
How
I've
about
learned over the years myself.
how about fixing things around the house?
Me?
I give it to Carl. I call her Bob. I call her Bob the Builder.
He does. He
Yeah.
does.
I say, "What's up, Bob?" I say, "What's
Yeah,
up,
and
Bob?"
unfortunately for me, that type of stuff, putting things together, is very relaxing for me. Like, I like having little bitty pieces, going through the process and bringing it all together. But Brandon has a lot of strength, right? Like, he does not know, and he's trying to get it done, but he's skipping steps and he breaks things while he's doing it. So I'm
He's
like,
got
I
those
got
strong
it.
hands. Yeah.
Yeah.
We do it together though, but sometimes
Mhm.
it'd be like, "All right, Carla, your little hands right here." Like, yeah, I
Yeah.
can't. I don't want to twist it too hard and then I break it.
How about when you guys are before he came back? Who does more yelling during a game?
Brandon.
I do.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's me.
Yeah,
Okay,
we were at a Bryson's flag games, and
Yeah.
he's trying to do both. Um and it was a intense, stressful game. It was to the last minute, to the last wire. He was like, "Whoa, this is what the fans feel like. I get it now. You guys are
Yeah.
stressed." I was like, "Yeah, we're stressed." Yeah.
Seeing my boy out there, I'm like, "Man, come on, baby, come on, let's do it."
All right, I love that. Well, I think that's probably a good place to end it. Carlyne, thank you so much for joining us. Hopefully, we'll get you in the studio at
Yeah.
another point in the future, and
Sorry, I
we can do
couldn't
this
make it.
again.
I had to be here for the girls.
All good, baby. We
One of the many
appreciate you.
hats that I have, my many jobs. But thank you for having us, and thank you for allowing us to promote CASA. It's such a important organization for me, for the community, and I think that the work that you guys are doing and allowing us to even be on here to talk about it, I'm grateful, and I'm very honored to be one of the first guests.
The first
So thank you
guest.
guys.
That's right.
Yeah.
We
Well,
said that already though, didn't we? We want you to be a guest, and then
yes.
we want you to be
Yep.
the first.
I'll tell you what, the good folks at CASA sent along a few different things, including a testimonial from one of the kids. And I'm sitting there last night in bed holding my, my crying 7-month-old, and I'm getting teary. It's important work. It's great stuff. So thank you so much for the work that you're doing.
Thank you.
Fall's here, crisp air, football, maybe a bonfire or two. But if you're like most guys, you're still putting in hard work. And yeah, that means sweat. Don't let your body odor sideline you. Formulated to stop odor before it starts and doesn't mask odor with overwhelming fragrance. So you can tackle anything from the job site to tailgating with confidence. Don't mask it, Mando it. Mando is the best. Mando starter pack is perfect for new customers. It comes with the solid stick deodorant, cream tube deodorant, 2 free products of your choice, like mini body wash and deodorant wipes, and free shipping. As a special offer for listeners, new customers get 20% off site-wide with our exclusive code. Use code PHLY at shopmando.com for 20% off site-wide plus free shipping. Shopmando.com. Please support our show and tell them we sent you. Mando's got you covered. With deodorant plus sweat control, say goodbye to sweat stains and hello to long-lasting freshness. On the field, it's all about speed, performance, and getting the W. Off the field, I expect the same. That's why I love Chevy and Elkin Chevrolet, located on Route 73, South in Marlton, New Jersey. They're fast on the deal and strong on the price. Whether it's a brand new Silverado, a Traverse for the family, or a quality pre-owned ride, the team at Elkins treat you like an MVP. Don't waste time anywhere else. Go to Elkins Chevrolet. Together, let's drive. Visit elkinchevrolet.com. Tell them Brandon Graham sent you. I would like to introduce you to the Dude at Dental Group. They are the official dentists of the Philadelphia Eagles, and in their 5th season caring for the birds, so you can trust them to care for you. From dental implants and other advanced procedures to cleaning and whitening, this is the team you want. They are in network with all major insurances. No insurance, no problem. They have options especially for you. Visit them at PhiladelphiaEaglesDentist.com. That's PhiladelphiaEaglesDentist.com. Smile like the birds.
We are back on Unblocked with Brandon Graham, presented by Xfinity, and it is time for Here It Comes, BG, as we get ready to close things out here with a trip to Dallas. Where does the Cowboys Stadium rank for you in terms of your favorite places to play?
You know what? I say right now, with all the new stadiums, I mean, I like LA Stadium.
Okay, you got that one coming up.
I'll go
coming up
number
too.
two. I got number 2.
Okay, I like that. I mean, it's a fun
It
experience
is.
there.
And then if you beat them too, man, it's even better.
That's exactly right. Now, it is a place where you guys have struggled a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
Not always.
Oh, yeah, for sure. It's tough to play there. It's tough. And that's what makes it fun for me. And on top of that, I mean, the glitz and glamour of how they did the stadium is nice. And then it feel like you're in a hostile environment the whole time.
Sure. And this matchup, this is a very good offense, high-powered offense. We saw it on Monday night. The defense, you don't have to play against the defense. You don't have to worry about the defense. But what are you thinking about in terms of this game?
I'm just thinking that, for one, we got our hands full this week. We got to make sure that, because Dak is a good quarterback, man. I mean, I know that he has his streaks sometimes where he's just like what he's doing out there, but we give him much respect. We know that he's gonna come to play with us, and we just got to make sure that we go out there and play our game. And don't worry about what we've done before. Yeah, we did whatever to Detroit, all that stuff, but that was just, it's any given Sunday. And so I just say, for us, we got to make sure that we just keep getting better. And then the offense, I hope for them that they can just continue to keep growing, keep growing together. But that's all it really is. It's like last year, that's what it taught me. Can't worry about, while people keep talking, we got to keep working. Can't worry about the distractions that happen. And that's the biggest thing. Like, all this stuff is just distractions. Stop letting all the distractions get to us because of somebody's opinion. It ain't changing nothing. It's just driving people to come to their stuff. Like, we trying to get people to come to the podcast. Trying to get our numbers up. That's why Cam do what he do. Talk all that garbage, and then who gonna hold him accountable? Nobody. He gonna talk some more garbage. But the teams that's strong through all the talk is the ones that end up standing up in the end and holding that trophy. And so we just got to stay focused. Can't worry about these distractions that people talk about, because they're going to be talking about it every week. This guy. Everybody mad at Jay, but it's like, what is everybody else doing? What is it's like, it's just him? But
right.
Like you said, heavy is the head that wear the crown, and everybody wants somebody to blame. And so he can. One thing I can respect is he can take it, because you don't hear him talking about nothing,
right?
Throwing nobody under the bus. None of that stuff. It's just more about less talk, more work.
Well, it's interesting. There are different ways of looking at it, right? On the one hand, you think, oh my gosh, like this team is 8-2. Why is there so much drama? Why is there always drama in Philly? But at the same time, listen, every team in the NFL has stuff going on in their building.
Has drama
right?
in their
Every
building.
team has drama going on.
Everybody.
And so you got to give the team credit, the leaders of the team credit, Jaelan, Nick, everybody else in the locker room, for being able to navigate that drama and still, not to steal a phrase, keeping the main thing the main thing.
Yes, for real, because, man, it ain't easy. Like, it ain't easy for Nick. It ain't easy for Jay. It ain't easy even for AJ, like, because he got to deal with, like, the stuff that he want to get done, or with the outside noise that he hear every day. All that stuff. Like, we all got to manage those. We got to manage what we deal with on the outside, because people could say, well, BG, you came back, you ain't got a sack yet. Like, I ain't worried about that, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's so many different things that people got to worry about, from family members to the fans to, even your household might not be the best. You know what I'm saying? You might not want to go home all the time because you might have not picked the right person or whatever. Like,
Well, yeah, it's a very relatable thing. Like, everybody out there has had a bad day at work because of something else going on in their lives, right?
Yes.
Guess
Coming
what?
to work,
That's also that's your job.
Yeah, that's your job to manage that a little bit. But if it can too, we got to be professional at the end of the day, and we can't let sometimes stuff that's going on be louder than the stuff that's going on at work. It's like, because it be like that sometimes. Like, man, I'm dealing with so much at home, I can't even focus on work, or I'm dealing with so much at work, can't even focus at home. But it's like, you got to manage that, and you got to make sure that you that you have a good balance. And that's why I said, like, people that's talking, let them talk. Because is it changing anything? Do you get paid on Tuesday? Yes, you do. That check is coming in. On top of, did we win? Yes, we did. Do we need to work on some stuff? Yes, we do. But like what they saying, they got a job to do too. Let them do their job.
Right.
Let them talk. And if you got an answer to something, keep it brief. Just keep it brief. Because we'll deal with it.
I think that's it. I think that is BG's life advice of the week. Hey, you know what? We didn't talk about, you finally got to rush on the left side.
Yeah, that was cool. And
you almost got there.
Almost got there.
They put a tight end on you. Like, you can't be doing that.
I know. I was like, man, that's what's up. But I should have, it's cool because I did exactly what I was supposed to do. But I wish I'd have smashed him a little more, pressed him in.
Gone into him?
Yeah, go to him.
Then they would have into the pocket. Yeah.
Yeah, so he can bump. So he couldn't dodge both of us.
Right.
It's either he'd get hit by the tight end by me pushing him into him, but in that moment you just see the quarterback and he's like, oh man, right there. And I tried to get the ball and he got out the way. But
I was thinking about that with Nakobe's sack because really there must not be more of a dominant thing you can do on the field than sacking the quarterback by pushing his teammate into him.
That's exactly what happened.
Yeah.
And I could have, in that moment did the same thing, but you don't always think about it like that. You're trying to get past the guy that's trying to block you.
Right.
But yeah, man, it felt good to get on that side.
So given what happened in week 1, everybody's going to be wanting to talk to Jalen Carter this week and find out, what he's thinking about going into this game after that spitting incident. What do you think this week will be like for him?
I think it'll be just like him getting better this week. He's way better than what he was that first week. It was just more, he got caught in the moment. And I'm excited for him because I feel like now he's gotten even better from that day and gotten even stronger. And then he's in that form of where he was last year. And he's out there every play. He's out there working hard. And I think he'll make some big plays in this game.
Just to close the book on the Jalen Hurts of it all. And as you're talking about, let them talk. And obviously there's all these reports about these different things going on in the building. You know Jalen well. Why is it that he is able to stay so singularly focused on the task at hand? Because
sometimes you got the community of people around you that you need, and it ain't always easy for him either. But he can talk about it. He got people around him that respect him and care about him and want to see him win for real, and know that he's not perfect. He's not perfect, and that's the thing. Everybody wants when you at that spot to be perfect. And he's not, and he embraced that. And that's what I can respect because he working right now while they talking. And that's it. He's working right now while they talking. And when he produce what he produced on Saturday or Sunday, and he go out there and he throw for 300-something yards, 4 touchdowns, whatever it is, that's what y'all want to see, huh? But he know this. He know that he can do it. He know that he can, but we all got to do it together. We all got to help each other too, because we got all this. We got this level of success. We want this level of success, but it just don't happen overnight. You got to have people,
and a lot comes with that level of success.
A lot come with it, and that's why I say I wish people can wear that crown and realize, like, you ever seen that the guy that have like the mop that's heavy, that's weighted like that. I got to show you this video.
Okay.
I'm going to get you the video. So he got, like, everybody look at him and he don't look like he can, like, he be around bodybuilders. And so they got like all these different plates. They got probably like 500-600 pounds on it. They deadlifting. And he come up, act like he's like a janitor. He got this little janitor suit on and he got a weighted, I don't know how much it weighed. It had to weigh a bunch because soon as they grab it, because he always say, hold on, let me try. Can I work out with you guys?
Yeah.
And he runs up and he be like, hold this. And as soon as they try to grab it, it just goes straight down.
Right.
Like, what the heck? Like, how heavy is this
That's
thing?
funny.
And he making it look easy. And sure enough, he go, and he like, because he's from, I don't know exactly where he's from, but you can hear the accent. He's not from United States. But he grab it, he's like, oh man, this little thing, he's trying to mop, trying to get out the way. So you pick it up, move it, and everybody like, wow. You know what I'm saying? Like, who is this dude? And he don't look like he can do much. I'm going to show you the video, but that's what I'm saying. Like, he just keep working, man. Like, and I
Well,
forgot
the idea is like you don't know what someone else
you don't
is going through. Right?
Yeah, you don't know. You can't judge somebody.
Right.
You know what I'm saying, because you don't know the work that they really putting in behind closed doors. And so that's what I said. Like, Jaelan know that he know his limitations and he know where he need to get better. But it's like, if people keep on trying to throw stones, but it's like, well, what you got going on? What you got going on? What could you do better to help the situation? And that's where I'm at. Like, I just want people, like, let the people outside talk. Everybody that's inside, let's just keep building together, because we the ones that see the real what's going on. We the ones that know, hey, you might need to work on this. And okay, I can respect that because you came to me in private. You ain't just try to throw me out there under the bus. You talked to me. I know that already, but you know what? Since you said it, I respect you. I'm gonna work on that. I'm gonna try to be better with that. But that's what I say, man. Like, people just got eyes on them. Everybody see what they want to see. You know what I'm saying?
Well, there's a difference between talking in service of finding solutions,
right,
versus just talking to talk.
Yeah, some people just talk to talk, and some people they talking to not find a solution either. Like, they just want to talk. Like you said, talk to talk, and then it's like, look, if we talking, what's the solution now? We've been dealing with this for weeks. How can we get better with it? Because all I see is, people trying to get better, and then is it like, is we really, what we doing? Because last year, like I say, it taught me that, man, if we just stay the course, it's gonna get better and better.
Yeah. And
it got sweet at the right time. And I still believe it's gonna happen just like that. It's just, you gotta get through this part, get through this tough part of, man, like, look, y'all. Like, look, I get it, but we got an opportunity. We got a chance to go do it again. And we need everybody on board.
I'm envisioning like a hype video of Jaelan working out in the weight room, and it's you saying, while they're talking, you're working. While they're talking, you're working. And just Jaelan just like, deadlifting or whatever it is.
And it ain't even just got to be Jaelan, but
I'm
just saying, we all should be working. Let's talk more work, because I'm going to talk when I'm out on the field while I'm working. Talking that good talk because I done put the work in already.
Right.
But it's like, boy, right now, let's just keep working, because we ain't going to get nothing. It ain't going to change nothing just talking about it. You got to go put the work in.
Right.
So that's what I'm saying. All right, let everybody speculate. Like, everybody that's talking, D-Gun, he said what he said. But D-Gun ain't in there. D-Gun just, like, he getting some information from people that probably ain't even trying, that's just talking, that ain't trying to be part of the solution. And so I don't respect none of that, because all them inside sources and all that stuff, it's like, no, put your name out there. Stand on it so we can fix it. Or don't say nothing at all. You know what I'm saying? But, you dealing with people that that's not as mature sometimes, and we all grow at different times. It's like, I'm going to stand on whatever it is I say. And I'm going to go to that person. Like, I'm not going to use the media to do something that's part of the team. I ain't trying to mess up nothing with the team, because it's like, man, our legacy is at stake on what this team is going to be about. And people don't realize that till later on, and you're not playing no more, and you're like, dang, what was I thinking? Why did I do this? I wish we could have did this. It's like, no, I ain't wishing nothing. I came back because I feel like we got a championship we can get. And, people that's talking behind closed doors or talking in private, it's like, man, put yourself out there. Put yourself out there, or be a part of the solution. You know what I'm saying? Because we ain't got time for that. We got time. We got to go out there and get some work done. And we got Dallas this week. Like, you in or you out? That's how I look at it. You in or you out? You want to go on the media stuff with them? Go do that. Go ahead, let it go. Because I'm just saying, whoever it is talking.
Right.
But if you ain't got nothing good to say, then don't say nothing at all. It's like, but be a part of the solution. Stop just talking just to talk. Grow up.
Less talking, more working.
That's it.
Unless you're on this show, which talking is working.
Yeah, talking is working. That's why I said retire and go do what you do. You know what I'm saying?
I came back because I wanted to work some more. And I ain't feel like talking to get, I mean, yeah, we talking now, but you know what I mean? Like, that work, man, because you can do something about it by working. And talk in football is not doing nothing other than just irritating the person that you playing against. And if you ain't got the game to be able to back up what you're talking, you need to stop talking anyway. So, but I'm gonna leave it at that, man. I'm gonna leave it at that.
We're going to leave it at that. That will do it for this episode of Unblocked with Brandon Graham, presented by Xfinity. Make sure you like the video, comment below, subscribe, all of that stuff. We will talk to you next week on Unblocked with Brandon Graham after we put a big red X on the Cowboys.